DynamicCardStore.com to get the cards. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCardStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to the announcement video that I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is for the FIFA 21 tournament, the HURSTOURNEY. It is going to be here, it is going to be coming to the channel very, very soon, and I think it's time to explain how this is going to work, what's going on. Let's get into it. So before we start, I want to say a massive thank you to Dynamic Card Store, channel sponsors. I've worked with them for a long time. They're absolute heroes. The cards and stuff you see on the wall behind me are all by them. And they are going to be helping us with providing 3 cards for 3 winners during this tournament. The winner of the PlayStation bracket, the winner of the Xbox bracket, and the goal of the tournament, aka the Pushkas Award, or I'm going to call it the Kakai Award. That is the goal of the tournament award. Don't question it. You're welcome, Aussie. Love you, bro. So the way this is going to work is we are going to get as many people as would like to enter on the PlayStation side of things and on the Xbox side of things, have 2 separate tournaments, and we will watch every single game during this tournament, and we're going to stream it all live on YouTube. Now, there's a few rules and things, and we'll get into the rules before I explain how to then join. So the first thing I'll explain will be the rules of the tournament and how everything is going to work out. Then I'll explain how you join the tournament, how you enter, etc. And then we'll get into the scheduling of everything and how that's going to work out too. I assume this is going to be like a part 1. There probably will be a part 2 as and when we've started to get people joining in. So when we have an idea of how many people are actually going to be partaking in the tournament, I'll have a rough idea of maybe when this is going to start. That's one thing I can't tell you right now is a starting date, because it really does depend on how many people enter. But without further ado, let's get into the rules, things you've got to do, etc. about taking part. So the first rule is this is going to be on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. This will be using your Ultimate Teams, and there will be a few squad limitations, there will be a few rules, and we'll get into those now. Firstly, no bronze or silver players in the starting 11 or bench. The only exception to those rules will be the ones from like the silver star. So for example, if you have the Timothy Weah, or you have the new João Pedro, or you have the Momas Jahanbakhsh, those kind of cards I will allow in your starting 11. But silver rated and bronze rated cards otherwise are not permitted into this, so you cannot have silver or bronze players on the bench or in the starting 11, apart from, as I said, the silver star objective cards that have been available throughout the year, and like the Samba cards and stuff. There will be a maximum squad rating, and that is an 88 rated squad. Now, for some people that might seem a little bit high. For some people it might sound a little bit low. If so, your team's too good, calm down. But the reason I've gone with an 88 rated squad is because obviously a lot of people are working towards getting these bigger cards, building these nice big squads and everything. And I would feel pretty bad if like I wanted to go into a tournament and my team was a 189 or a 190 or something, and I couldn't use at least a chunk of my good players. So it will be that a 188 is put in place, so no higher. You can obviously have lower than that, but a 188 is the maximum rating you're allowed to play with. As I said, this is a 2 tournament kind of thing, a PlayStation and Xbox. If you have both consoles, you are only allowed to enter into 1 console of your choice. And once you've committed to, I'm playing on this console, that's it. You're stuck with that console, whatever it is you decide. So if you have Xbox and PlayStation, you pick one. Once you pick that, that's what you're playing on. As I'm building this schedule as well, everyone will be given like permitted time slots. There will be a 5-minute barrier on that, and if somebody is late to that 5-minute slot, I'm afraid they will be disqualified, and that other person will make it straight through who they were going to be playing. In a weird occasion where neither of them turn up, then they'll both be out, I guess, and whoever would have played them gets a free pass. As I said before as well, the whole thing with this tournament is I would like to be able to show every single game played. So every single game that is set in place will be shown on stream. So it will be for PlayStation, for example, I will be in a party and they will be sharing their screen, whether it's on 4 or 5 or whatever, but I'll be share screening with somebody in the party. And obviously for Xbox side of things, I will need to work out the easiest way to do it. I know that some people are able to like stream on Twitch, and I'll be able to watch the stream over there and show it in that way. But basically the way I'm going to say this right now, if you aren't able to have me view the game, because I think it's the fairest way of making sure there's no cheating, there's no people like leaving or whatever, just to make sure that the games are run fairly and the correct results are given, then I wouldn't necessarily enter. If you're willing or able to make a way for me to watch your stream or to watch your gameplay, then that'd be great. But yeah, that's how that's going to run. I need to be able to see the games so that the games can actually count in the tournament. But I think those are all the rules I can think of right now. If anything else comes up, it will either go into the comment section. If you have any questions, then please do ask. And any things that deem as important, I will make the pinned comment, any added rules. So make sure once you've watched this whole video through and everything, if you want to check just to see if there's any updates on rules, there will be a pinned comment. As I said, there might be a part 2 on this as well, explaining the tournament in slightly greater detail later down the line. It is going to be a knockout round scenario. There aren't going to be groups. I think that will take far too long. So whether we get 10 people or whether we get 100 people, it is going to be a knockout stage thing from start to finish. Okay, now on how to actually enter and take part in this tournament. Now, the top line of the description, there is going to be a Discord server. This is the HURSTOURNEY Discord server. There's a couple of rules that I'm going to put in place and say before joining up, and if you want to join up as I'm explaining this to kind of do it as I go along, absolutely fine. But let's get into how you're actually going to enter, take part, etc., and how the Discord is going to be the main thing in regards to taking part. So, first of all, you need to make sure you sub to the channel because it's a subscriber tournament. So, you can only enter if you are a subscriber. So, please make sure you've done that first. And then, if you go and click on that Discord and join that Discord server, one of the first things you need to do is make your PSN or Xbox Live name your active name on that Discord server. That is just for ease for me, so I know who is playing who, and when I need to make sure I'm seeing the right people playing against each other, that I know that the right people are there and I know that I can see the right people. It's very simple, very easy stuff. But yeah, all I ask is that you make sure your PlayStation name and your Xbox name are the same as your Discord name for this server. Awesome. The second thing you need to do, there is a tab on there, which basically you need to react with either a blue heart or a green heart to confirm if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. Again, this just allows us to assign you the correct role to make sure that you are either assigned to the PlayStation tournament or assigned to the Xbox tournament. Just again, for ease of the tournament, makes it a lot easier for us to make sure, A, we're pairing the people up with the right people, B, we don't end up messing up the, allocating games and assigning, the people to the random wheels, because all of the games and everything will be matched completely at random. It's just going to be first name out, second name out, third name out, and the tree will go that way, and then the people will play. So first and second will play third and fourth, etc. That's just how it's going to work. So it just makes it a darn sight easier for us going forward, basically. The only other thing that is going to be needed of people is at some point, as and when the games are matched up, I will leave it down to you guys to assign a time that will work for you. Because basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you know what kind of time slots there are, and it's first come, first served on the stream. When that is done, we play that next game, and we just rattle through them. So one game after another, nice and quick, nice and frequent, and it will just happen, and we'll be laughing. As I said before, once a time slot is agreed and people are willing and able to then play in those time slots, if people then don't meet and come in and join on those time slots, I'm afraid the chance to take will be gone and that will be people out of the tournament. So make sure once you agree to a time slot, you're free for that spot, you're there to play your game. Otherwise, sadly, that will be it and you will be out. But I think I've explained everything as best as I can. If there are any questions, then please do ask. Just know that the way I've set this up is for the easiest and best way to actually make this a proper tournament, viable, safe and fairest for everyone. And again, just the most simple, straightforward way to make sure that people don't miss out and people are, again, playing everything fairly and that we see the games. Seeing the games, I think, is one of the most important things because I want to make sure there is no funny business. There's no people leaving just because they went a couple of goals down and then claiming their internet, whatever. It will be then down to my choice. I will have that final decision for the match. And that is basically how it's going to work. I want to say a massive thank you to Shane. Shane helped me set up the Discord as well. Massive thank you to him. Absolute hero. And I'm really looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to this. I don't have an ETA on when this is going to start. The absolute earliest I think it would start will be at some point during next week. But that really does depend on how many people enter. There will be no games over the Friday, Saturday, Sunday period because of Weekend League. I don't want people to feel like they've got to, take time out of the day, whatever, to do that. The games will be set during Monday to Thursday at set times as and when I am able to go live. But that's it from me. Hopefully you guys are okay with this. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. I think this is going to be really fun. Again, I'm putting a lot of time and effort into this because I want this to be good. And who knows, this could be something we do a bit more often. It could be something that we do frequently. But the main thing with this is please just bear with us. Please just, again, no, this is the first time I'm setting anything like this up. Again, thank you to Shane. If it wasn't for Shane helping me out around with this and stuff, I would be doing this completely on my own, so thank you for your help, my man. And thank you, everyone, for the suggestion and for the excitement so far that people seem to have for this. I'm really looking forward to it. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like on the video. It supports me and the channel out a whole bunch. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button, especially if you want to take part, because it is a sub tournament. And turn notifications on to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. Don't forget we stream on Twitch as well. A bit of a schedule starting to appear in that, so I'll get you guys up to date when that schedule is fully finalised. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash those hands, guys. In a bit.
His name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, we'll say hello. Entertained, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know. Hursty.